season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights, as we'll see a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Black Knights have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming in the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTSA's offense will have the football first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Caught over the middle. It's Phillips. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. It makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw on third. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Army's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the eye. I'm excited to watch this debut.
What is this?
They want to run it left here. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simon. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Black Knights are on the move. Rides the back on the option to give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
The Black Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running the red zone, it's Richard.
Oh, my God.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's McMillan. Going for 6. Touchdown, Army! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away.
He's taking the shot.
Bro, he comes out of nowhere, bro.
They came out attacking,
I need
wanted
y'all to
impose
do
their
your
will,
job.
and they missed a big chance on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Oh, missed the shot there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. It's complete to the right. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Not enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked
y'all
out.
Y'all lose the fight. Trey Trimmer fights for that last season, bro.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You there and you don't jump.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put it on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
wants to keep it in the air. Steps away. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Tried to move that ball forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's McMillan. Fakes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Looking for an open area to his left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield.
And they call hold. How is it holding, bro?
Down, but a flag is also down.
Oh. I mean, dog, I threw the ball like at the snap, bro.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down.
Nasty work, bro.
Quarterback keeps it. Powers through.
Of course, they off the field.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McMillan. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
On the run, it's Moulton. Oh, he's got some space. That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive 1st half here in the season opener. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
Who blocked you?
That one's
You just warping to the back, huh? You just step backwards. Like, what is that, bro? What is that? What is that? You just... I don't know. I'm gonna stop running.
Coming up.
Okay, bro. All right.
Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Partial up-tempo team.
They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he couldn't give him the catch, bro. Get out of here.
He's got plenty for the first down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Shooting the AI done, bro.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's carry on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Y'all gave that.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to burn this
Bro,
defensive back.
they are
And it
dying
goes
right
through
now.
his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Tony.
There he goes. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in
Get
time.
his jaw jacked.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Makes the catch, it's Parrish. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Keeps it and gets past the chains. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Army! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive. They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the
opening
first half.
there.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and they come
better than last year,
the
but still
physical
can't get a
challenge
push
of this offense.
We don't deserve to do that, bro. We booty shoot, bro.
Now the play fake. Working that left side now. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
This is a fullback who can be a weapon in this offense. He can block, you can hand it off to him, he can also catch the ball.
And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Fires to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. Runs for the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running to the left. Got the 1st down and more. Turning it on. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Black Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the ground, he's got it again. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Black Knights! Lining up for the PAT. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Roadrunners want up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to color play, ready to go fast.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Dances away to buy time. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before
Y'all going for the 35?
Well, it's a really nice job. Third down, trying to get after this quarterback, and obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Everybody stays in their lane. 1-yard line.
And your Albany Black Knights will take over 1st and 10.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page.
You can't beat man coverage.
Back to throw. It's McMillan. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tootin. Oh, he's got some space. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. The give to the left side. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Army! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to Fresno State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Lay down. Go ahead.
They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Chang. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Leaves it with the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Working that left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Give him the finger.
They'll try the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Kill.
Back to pass, it's McMillan. Quickly complete. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because they're...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped.
He just followed. He was double covered.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's looking to pass. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. Here's the return. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
What? It's funny to understand. Why y'all going for it right here?
This quarterback in this offense, guys, they have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. On the run, it's Moulton. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Calls his own number. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gives it on the option. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Brought down at the 4-yard line.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Come on, set.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. UTSA will take over, and the offense ready to return to the field. The Roadrunners are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. From the gun, wants to pass. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
Creates a little space. Breaks the tackle.
Returner brings it out to the 29. And your Albany Black Knights will take over.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
The Black Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
4th down, and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Kick is in the air. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And the Black Knights headed quickly to the line. Trying to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. One more play to pad the stats. On third down, he drops to throw. He's taking the deep shot. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.